And we're joined now by Texas Republican Congressman Tony Gonzalez. It's great to have you here, Congressman, in person.
Yes, thank you for having me.
I want to start on the conversation we're just having here because this is your home state of Texas, where the former president spoke last night. When he walked on stage, he played a recording made by some of those who are being prosecuted for attacking the Capitol on January 6th. He also had footage seeming to glorify the attack that day. He's calling for protests. He said things like death and destruction if he's indicted. I know you've supported him in the past. Do you support statements like this?
Look, January 6th was a terrible day. We have to make sure that never happens again. I certainly was here at the Capitol keeping folks from getting onto the House floor. But it was great to have President Trump back in Texas. And it was a reminder that President Trump's policies worked. And right now we're in a time where Biden is failing us. And so, you know, I welcome any serious presidential candidate to come to Texas, see it firsthand, in particular, come see the border.
So you had endorsed the former president back in November 2022. Do I understand what you just said means you are also open to other candidates?
So I haven't met with President Trump yet. I look forward to meeting with President Trump. But right now, I'm focused on securing this border. Yeah. And I think that's a key part to it.
I just want to button this up because I hear what you're saying in terms of policy and substance, but what the former president was talking about was not policy or substance. Don't you see some danger from lionizing those who are being prosecuted for breaking the law and attacking the place where you and other lawmakers work? Yeah. I mean, isn't that part of it something that must give you pause?
The rhetoric is absolutely out of control on both sides, on all sides. But I'd also see, I see President Trump honestly being attacked, being demonized on all these different fronts. Things that are happening to him in regards to the classified documentation. Similar things happen to President Biden. You don't see those things. I think a lot of people are done with the political rhetoric. They want solutions. And whichever presidential candidate is going to bring real solutions to their lives is going to get their vote.
So I hear that you still support him. It's interesting because you are such an independent voice within the Republican Party. I mean, you've stood apart from your party in a number of things on this program. You've taken stands. You supported expansion of background checks. The Texas GOP censored you because of your support for gay marriage, a bold vote, other things regarding immigration. But this is a line that you feel you can't cross when it comes to criticizing what the former president did with lionizing January 6th attackers?
Well, I spent 20 years in the Navy. I'm a retired Navy Master Chief. I'm always going to fight for what I believe is right. And what I see right now is people are fed up with the environment that is happening. They're fed up with the rhetoric. They're tired of inflation. They're tired of the border crisis. Yeah. They're tired of the national security policy. And they want real action. And whoever delivers that for them is going to get their vote, whether it's President Trump or anyone else. So I think that's the part people are missing out on.
Including those who attacked law enforcement as they did on that day. That part has to bother you.
Look, January 6th should never have happened, and those that are have found wrong for doing that, they need to be held to the highest standard. I absolutely agree with that.
They were singing last night as the walk-on song for the former president of the United States. 17 of the 20 inmates held in that jail were accused of assaulting law enforcement.
Yeah, look,
that's a walk-on song.
There is no room for anyone that assaults law enforcement, right? Similar to what happened in Oregon or anywhere else throughout our country. We have to absolutely surround our law enforcement and ensure they have the toughest job right now. You have to get it right every single time. Yeah. So now's not the time to attack law enforcement.
Okay, well, let's talk about the